All right, I can see your screen, Akolade.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Ah.
wow.
Can you see my screen? Glasses.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
I can.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
I can. I can.
This is the little I did. So
Oh, wow. This is great. This is good. Wow, okay. Okay, you can scroll down. At least you're able to do a thing. You're able to do something.
but I've
Okay.
not done everything.
Okay.
I've not done any CSS on this.
Okay, I can see that's just the normal content you have there.
Yeah.
That's just the normal content you have there. All right, so okay. You have the party code, you have the all right. So I guess you don't have any other page aside from this.
No, 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 no. Because I'm busy with work also, so I just need to do something at least
Also
to show.
to show okay, no problem, no problem, no problem with that. All right, you've actually done very well. At least you're able to build the whole nav bar. All right, so quick thing, go back to your VS Code.
Okay.
Yeah, and go back to your VS Code. All right, so in your VS Code now, I believe your CSS is actually outside, right? So click
Yeah,
on
this
your
is my CSS.
CSS. Click
This
you click on your click on it.
this
Go
is
to
my
your
CSS.
CSS.
I'm on CSS
Um,
already.
all right, so what you want to do now is that that body, you want to shift that body down. I mean, no, go back, go up.
Okay.
The body selector you did there, that body selector,
Yeah,
that body selector. Click on the body selector.
I'm on it already.
No, I mean, you should click on it. You didn't click on it. All right. So click from the start of body. No, just click on from the start of body. You want to shift it down. I'm not
Okay.
saying no, I'm not saying you should. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, click. Oh yeah. I'm not. If you click it now, it's going to delete. Oh. If you enter, it will delete. So you want to unselect what you just selected now.
Okay, okay. I should comment it out.
Now I'm not saying you should comment it. Click
Okay.
on it as if you are starting from the back.
Okay, 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 okay. Like this.
So click on it as if you want. Okay. No. Go back. Go back to here. Now, from that B, body start from B, right?
Yeah,
At the
yes.
back
Okay,
of
yeah.
B, at the back
Okay,
of B,
okay.
that's the beginning. B,
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
back of B. You want to do okay. So no, I'm not saying I'm not saying you should press enter. I'm not saying you should press enter. I'm not
Okay,
tab. I'm not saying you should press tab. Go back here. So click enter from there. Click enter.
okay,
Enter. All right. Click enter again. All right. So move your go back to that one. I'm not saying you should do backspace. So click
okay,
on that one on line one. Click on line one.
okay,
Okay. So now put your star. That's the asterisk. Your star normal asterisk.
okay,
All right. So I'm not saying your asterisk. All right. I'm not saying your asterisk. So all right. So put the coily braces there. That's the normal so put it. So yeah, press enter in the middle. All right. So do margin 0. All right, so the other add padding too. Say
okay,
padding 0 too as well. No,
okay.
inside it too. No, you can't.
I know.
Padding 0.
Okay. I've done that.
All right, so go and save and go and check your code now and reload.
Okay. I'll reload it too, but I don't think maybe anything should change. Okay. Yeah, I can see the changes there.
We change this.
I saw my navbar, especially the party code. So it's moved up.
I'm not even seeing the changes here. Did you add a bit to your body? Let me see your body.
No,
Let
no.
me see the body.
Okay.
Let's see the body.
This is the body.
Prosper, you're welcome. Oh, comment the padding.
Okay.
Comment the padding there. Yeah, comment the padding there.
Okay.
Comment the padding there. No, comment. I did not say comment. Oh, yeah, comment. Oh, very good. So now, please, I hope everyone can see because I want to teach us with a project. So now look at this now. I said you should comment, right? What you can
Yes.
simply do rather than selecting it, just
Okay.
click on that thing. Once you click on it, I mean, do Control Z
Okay.
because this is how we are going to be learning. Oh, I believe everyone can see the screen too. So now, rather than selecting it, do Control forward slash.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Can you see this actually works faster?
Yeah.
All right, so go to your browser now. Let's see. Wait, sorry. Are you using you are using live server already?
Yeah, but yeah, I can change it to the one you taught us.
No, no, don't worry. No worry, don't worry. So now what you want to do? I want to explain something. That's why I said you should do this thing. So
Okay.
comment the margin and padding you put on that asterisk.
Okay. I
So
should
go and
comment it
comment it
out.
now. Yes,
Okay.
go and comment it now.
Should I go to the browser?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So if you refresh now,
I think
it's meant to refresh already. So
yeah.
if you look at how everything is now, you will notice that the text didn't start at the beginning.
Yes.
Look at it very well. You will notice that there's a little bit of space in the
Yeah.
beginning. I mean,
Yes.
on both side, left and
This
right.
side. Yeah.
Exactly. So
The
now
place I
go and put
okay.
that padding and margin there. Go and put it back. You guys can see that I'm not the one doing it, or it's the one writing the code. I'm just explaining how he's going to write it to him. So do Control Z, do Control Z. And why do you have why do you have a border before on this thing? Which border am I seeing there?
I've removed it.
You removed it in the code.
Yes. I just comment
Let
it
me
out.
see. Let me see. Let me
So
see.
just know what I'm doing. That's why I just put border like 2 pieces solid green. So just know what I'm doing.
Okay. That's why you put the border and the border there, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well done. Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Well done. All right. So at least you've been able to do this now. So for you to be able to do this now, you will tell us what you did though, for you to be able to do it, like to do this
No
thing.
no problem.
uh So now, how were you able to we have Pade code here, we have the logo, we have home, our courses, mentor, about us, services, and register. So can you explain how you did all these things here? And one thing is that go back to your VS code so everyone can see that you used HTML. Yeah, go back to HTML.
I'm on
Go back to
HTML already.
HTML. All right, so I if you guys can see it very well. Oh, I even love the way you did your um the way you structured your code is actually looking good. All right, so if everyone can see now, he has a main nav bar, right? You have something called nav. You although you use the div there, give it a class of nav bar. You have this. Don't worry, no, you can go ahead and explain. You can go ahead, explain to us.
Okay, from here. So this is my
Please, I hope everyone can hear, right? I just want us to have a little review, so before we move on, I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for confirming that. All right, you can go ahead, Akaladi.
okay. From here now, I'll start my nav, my main div, my main nav from here. So then from this logo, I wanted to put picture before, but I see like from the main party code website, the text
Mm-hmm.
normally changed. So that's why I put the H1 and the so I copy the logo from the main website. So and I try to put strong here. Let me go to your main. So because I'm coming, sorry.
No, you are the one teaching us now.
No, you are the boss. So can you see my screen now?
No, me, I'm
Sir, can
also
you see my
learning. Yeah,
screen?
yeah, I can see your screen. I can
So
see your screen.
I wanted to get this result, like this party code.
Good.
This
Okay.
party, this one is thicker. So this code
Yes.
is light.
Yes.
So that's why I put my strong here.
Okay.
That's why, but
I hope I hope we are noting what you did there.
I did not get the result.
Okay. So you
I
didn't
did
get
not
the results,
I
right?
did not get it.
All
Yes.
right. So who is seeing what I'm not seeing, or who is seeing what is wrong here? Can anyone see anything that is wrong here? Hey, you guys are not seeing anything. You're not seeing anything. No. Daniel, what's going on? Suleiman, Prosper, what's going on?
And all this UL, so I need to put anchor tag because of the from the main website. If we click on this thing, we will
On
see
the link.
course.
Yes, no,
Yeah,
no,
the
don't worry,
link.
don't worry, don't
So
worry.
that's why.
We will also get there. We will get there very soon. I think Suleiman is trying to say something. You can go ahead.
Okay,
You can
that's
go
all.
ahead, please.
On the nav
I
bar or where we're talking about
No, 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 no.
on the
Wait, to
code.
Akolade. What we are trying to do now is that on that nav bar, he said, if you look at paddy code very well, you will notice that the paddy there is actually bolder than the code, right? That's what he wants to achieve here. So now, how can he do that? So Akolade, go back to your project. Go back to your the one you did already. No, no, I mean
okay.
the UI of the one you did. Go back to the one you did.
Okay.
Let's see what you've done.
Okay.
All right, so now look at what you did here, right? So if you look at it very well, you notice that all texts are the same. So what we want to achieve here is that we want to make Paddy a bit bolder than code. That's what we want to do here. So what is wrong in this code?
I still say something? Abi, let
All
me
right,
go to your. I know
yes, you
that
can.
if I change to H1 to another maybe H3 or H4, it will give me. But
Mhm.
I know that this test is still the same thing, like
It's still the same thing,
same
yes.
thing. So, but
No,
I
I
want.
just want to go. Don't worry, go back to your VS code. Don't go back to your VS code.
Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
we seeing it.
Uh,
All right.
I think if you instead of the strong tag, you could have used the bold tag on the padding, not on the code.
All right, so where should you use that?
If you come between the strong tag should be on the padding, not on the code.
Okay,
Make it a
okay.
bold tag, not a strong tag.
Okay, you know what? The first thing you should do now, so that you don't get anything missing. Suleiman, sorry, I'm just trying to like, so if you structure the code very well, wow, everyone can understand what he's trying to do. So now, what you have there, you have H tag, right? So now that H tag here is cool in that place. So what Suleiman is trying to say is that the strong tag is only for Paddy, not code.
Oh, yeah, I got
That's
it.
what he's trying to say. So, Suleiman, you can go ahead so you can explain to us now. Hey, Prosper is just going and coming.
Okay. Okay. And I was saying you should change the strong tag to bold tag. And I know there's a tag called bold. Maybe we can have
Okay,
a
in
bold padding.
HTML4, in HTML4, HTML3, HTML2, we have a tag called bold, right? But in
Okay.
HTML5, we don't use bold anymore. We use strong.
Oh, it's strong, yes, okay. So let's see. This. Uh,
See the same
should
thing.
remove the H1. No need to use H1.
Okay.
See?
Okay, that's what I want you guys to understand. Okay, so go ahead. You can go ahead. I'll just be looking. So I will
Okay.
see what you guys want to do. Let me see what you guys want to do. Prosper, you're battling serious network issues. Sorry about that. Hey, Jesus Christ. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. He said, wow. All right, so what do you do now?
I've removed the, so I need to change
I
this
I know that's what
because
you do. Oh yeah,
because I
do it, do
removed
it, do
the
it.
H1 already.
Oh yeah, do it. Danny, I hope you are following along. Oh.
Yes, I am.
Okay, okay, okay. You can also unmute yourself if you are not in a noisy place, so we can all discuss how to solve this together. Then we know that, oh, we actually did something in class. Okay, you
Okay.
turn it to white. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Body is bigger now. Maybe.
Okay. 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 Mm.
On the anchor tag, the href there, I think the double quote is out of
Mm. So I need
the
to change,
padding.
yeah, the anchor tag on the main div logo. Okay. Div logo anchor.
Maybe
Okay, should I go back? No, I'm trying to work on the CSS so that I can just bring it down.
I'm just looking at what everybody's doing. Okay, but like this now, what you currently have now, can you see that it's taking shape small, small, little by little, right?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so you can go ahead. I just want to see what you guys are going to achieve with that.
Give the font size. You only give the particle a font size, the logo a font size. A font size of maybe
Okay.
300 pixel or 500 pixel
Okay, font
logo.
size, right?
Yes, the font size. Try 300 pixel.
Daniel, I hope what you are doing is not magic to you. Because
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
know
I'm
what's
following.
okay, because you're not saying anything. That's no concerned. I'm not hearing
No.
your voice at all. I'm not hearing your voice at all. All right, so you guys can go ahead. Don't worry. Let me just watch you guys do the code and everything.
Let's check.
All right.
Your class.
Oh, bring it to 50. Let's see. Smaller.
Ah, that one is bigger than normal.
No, but I've changed it now.
Oh, okay.
The
All
300,
right now.
the 300 is bigger, but I've changed it now. Let me put it to maybe
That's
50.
50, right? Or 30. Okay. 30 is okay. 40. Okay.
Can you hear me, sir? It's like my network is breaking. But can you hear me? Can you
We
see my screen?
This is okay.
Yes, we can see your
Yeah, we can
screen.
see
We
it.
can
Yeah,
see
we
your
can see
screen.
it. Yes. Next thing to do
Hmm.
is bring the code a bit down, the body code down.
Se- Senior devs. Okay now. Continue. You guys can continue. So now, one observation, yeah. Look at
Okay.
the image. The image is actually bigger.
I want to
What's going
action
on?
then.
So,
Okay, I can see change.
Daniel,
Yes.
what do we do? What do we do to
I
the
said
image?
I
The
actually
image
even
is
have a
bigger.
question. There should be a way for us to change fonts, can't we?
You can change fonts, right? So remember I said something like, I don't know, did I say something like font family?
I'm not sure you did so.
Yes, fun family. You mentioned it. Yes.
No, no, no.
Font family.
Okay. That should,
So are you guys done with your coding now, with your thing now? You are still working, or yeah, you guys can continue. I even love the way you are all brainstorming together to make sure you guys achieve something good there.
okay. Well, you want us to add the fun family?
No, I'm not saying you should have a font family, yeah. I'm not saying you should have a
Oh,
font family.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying you should have a font family. But if you put a font family, that's how to change font. For Daniel, that's how to change
Okay.
font. Do you get?
Okay, sir.
Just add the font family and then you can go ahead with it.
So this is the logo CSS, the logo image.
The logo image, okay.
Okay.
So you guys should brainstorm how to make it look very good in that place, in that position.
Should I go to the
So let's see. Go
okay?
to the your project. Let's see.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me
Like,
yeah. This is it. And this is the main Can I go to the code?
yeah, go to the code now. Yes, go to the code.
Okay. So this is the logo image.
Five down. Okay, give it 2.5. No?
I didn't take 1.5.
Hold on.
Let's check.
This is 2.5.
A semicolon
Okay,
should go there. The semicolon
you know,
after.
you know what? How about inside your HTML? How about you add inside the HTML, I mean,
Okay.
inside the HTML, yes, inside the HTML, go and add for the image,
Okay.
add width to it. Add the width of like let's say like 70 to it. No, of course you can't put it in that place. Oh, where is your ending? Where's the ending? Okay, okay, no, you can go ahead, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. I was thinking that was not the closing tag for it. You can go ahead with that. All right, so you can put a bit of 70. So you guys can actually start from there. At least I've
Should
given
I
you guys
should
one
I put
hint
it
like that.
or did I need to put pizza here or just 70?
No,
Just
just
70.
put 70 and go and see what you have there.
That's for HTML. CSS that we put in pixels.
So this is it. I don't
So
think.
now, did you comment the code you have in your CSS?
Okay, I'm coming.
The margin, top, and the likes, you can actually comment them. All right, you can save your code and then go and see what you have there. So you guys can actually have an idea of what you want to do. So I know that you have 70 like this now. That's what you have. So try to reduce it to 10. That's when you know that if it's working or not.
Maybe
Reduce
it's
it to 10.
working or it's not working.
Exactly. No, I mean go to your HTML to reduce it.
Yes, that's what
Yeah,
he's doing. He's on HTML.
Okay.
it's working. Yeah, it's
Ah,
working.
okay, okay. It is.
Hold on. Oh. Okay. So I guess there's a slow in my own playback. I don't know what's going on. Probably your network. Can you guys hear me real time?
Yes, we
Yeah, I
can,
can
sir.
hear
We can
you
hear
very
you.
well.
Okay. So now that you've done the width and the this, oh yeah, so try to increase the width now. Oh yeah, try to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys, oh yeah, continue. Do anything you want to do. But I just want to guys, I just want to give you like a just a small hint on how to actually work with these things. How to work with images like that, you know. You don't really have to go to your CSS to go and style it. You can actually do that in your
HTML.
HTML that way. Yeah, you can do that in HTML. So you can go ahead.
So I think this one is okay for now, but this thing, this code now is still like it's still bold. So I don't know. Maybe I'll need to change anything here to make it lighter, like this.
Okay, so it's actually not light because you can't compare. If you look at Paddy code, if you look at the Paddy there, it's bolder than the code there. So it's
Yeah.
not lighter.
It's just fonts,
Do you
I guess,
get?
like I was saying.
Yeah, it's just the font that is needed. It's just the font. Do you
Maybe
get? It's just
purpose.
the font. It's just the font. All right.
Control.
So I believe everyone in class actually. I don't even need to ask. Of course, everyone present in the class saw how you guys are able to do the logo and then the image, right?
Yes.
All right. So now moving to the next one. That's the list, right? That's the all the links there.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah. So explain how you're able to do that, and then everyone is going to know what went like what happened there.
Uh,
Can go
I
ahead.
I use a UL tag before
Okay.
I use my anchor tag because you said we should put everything. So we are passing another link in everything like this home now. Need to pass another link there. Like let me go to your sorry. I wanted to put this thing up so that it will not disturb my code. Okay.
All right.
So so I've not done anything yet. So I don't understand this place where I will put the course and this
No.
mentor.
I just
So
Ah,
show
I just
a drop down link.
no, you don't worry. Don't worry about the drop down link yet. You know what we want to do. We want to make sure we do the design first. Let's do the design first.
okay. So I should leave this
Let's
one.
put the design first. Yeah, don't worry about this thing. Don't worry about it yet. All right, but I just want to make sure everybody is actually following with how you're able to do that. So now you have your all your this thing here, right? So now Next question, because I'm the student now and I'm asking for everybody. So, Daniel, did you
Yes.
understand how I was able to make everything stay on one line, that is stay on horizontally?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
It's
what did you
because
do?
of, it's because of how we listed it.
But you know, if you list it normally, it's going to be vertical. I hope you
Okay.
know. Okay, hold on. Akolade, explain
Uh,
what you did with the
I
Okay,
I
everyone can see how we did the list. Okay, so
I,
go ahead, go ahead.
I placed my UL. So this is the this is the UL display flex. Then justify content space between gap. So can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, this is it. So this is the UL. So I flex it, then justify content space between. Then this is the
Mhm.
gap. So this UL now, I don't want it because if I comment this out, the UL, the link we have,
Don't worry,
it will have
comment it
other.
out. Comment it
Okay,
out. Comment it
okay,
out. Don't worry. Comment it out.
okay,
Comment it out. Comment it. All right.
okay,
So when you comment it now, comment the display flex.
okay.
So I believe if you refresh now, comment the display flex now.
I've commented out. This is it.
All right. All right. Daniel, can you see how it looks like now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you can see the way it is normally, the way
Normally,
it
this
is in
I
that
should have
place.
been.
This one, so now because it did display flex, that's why it was flexed. That's why
Oh,
you are saying like that. Do you get?
yes, I
That's
get it
why
better.
it is like that. So for example, now, for example, let's say we want to do an example. I am please Akolade, hold on. I just want to explain. Suleiman, did you get how I was able to flex this? Sorry, did you get how I was able to do like flex the whole thing there?
Yes, I got it. I got it.
Okay, so let me just explain to Prosper then. All right, so Akolade might need to hold on. I just want to like do a quick sample from beginning to the end on how to actually do that. So please, you might just have to like stop sharing. You're still going to share your screen, oh,
I
because you're still
think
going to take customer.
okay, I should stop sharing. Okay.
Yes, but you're still going to share your screen too soon. So let me just go to our VS Code. All right. So we are currently on VS Code now, right? Okay. So I believe you guys can see my screen.
Yes, now.
Okay. So if you can see my screen here. So now what you did there is just something like this. So now let's say, for instance, if we are working, basically, we call something semantic design. Semantic HTML is just you putting everything in place. So now if you want your header, you have a tag called header. So inside that header, that's where you now put all these things. So now inside the header, you can have your nav bar. That's your nav. We have a tag called nav. So inside the nav, I believe you can see the way I'm like moving with everything. Inside the nav now, you can have like let me put a div here. So I will say H1, I will say logo. I'll say logo here. So now if you look at it very well, I will ask you a question. So I'll put this one as div, and inside this div, I'll give it a class of, I will say list. So now lists are just like, okay, don't let me call it list, let me call it links. So inside this now, I can have my UL here. So if I have my UL, the next thing I want to have inside my UL, I want to have my link tag, right? So I want to have my anchor tag here. So inside my anchor tag, I can have home, then I can decide to duplicate, I can have about, then I can do contacts here. So if I do contacts here, I'll close this now and I will close this now. So now you will now tell me how many child the nav, how many child it has. So I'll put another div here. So inside the div, I can have my button, then I can have what's inside that button again? Akolade. What's inside the bottom?
Register.
Register, right?
Yes.
Register. All right, so if I have register here, so now if you look at it now, how many div do you have inside one nav? Inside the nav has how many children? It has 1, it has 2, and it has what? 3.
4.
Abi,
1,
look
3.
at it now.
Okay, 3.
1, 2, 3.
3.
So it has just 3, right?
Yes.
Now that it has 3. So now, if you look at this code now, let me copy parts here. Let me copy parts,
The
and
browser.
then I'll soon go to my browser. I'll go to my browser now. Let me go to my browser. Pa, 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 pa. All right. I believe you can see my browser.
Yes.
All right. So look at, we have logo. Inside logo, we have register. We have all these things are actually here. All these things are here. So we have home, we have about, and we have other things there. So what I will just do now is that I will share my entire screen. All right. So now I'm sharing my entire screen. So if I should go to my VS Code now. So remember, this is our nav, right? So we have header, we have nav. So inside the nav now, that's where everything is. All those 3 things, right? So I will take them one after the other. One after the other. So if I'm going to take them one after the other, this nav here, I'll go to my styles. So you can be seeing it very well. Let me divide it. All right. So I need to take this out. All right. So I'll just take all this. I'll take it off. So now I'll just come here. Remember, our style is actually linked before now. Remember, our style was
Yes.
it was linked on line 7. All right. So I'll put our nav. So if I write nav here, so inside the nav, the next thing I want to do is that I want to do display flex. Display flex. So if I do display flex here, you will now see what will happen. So if you do display flex here, sorry, display flex, you can see the way it is normally. It was vertical before. If I should refresh it now, can you see everything is now horizontal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So now everything is now horizontal. So now if you look at it, they are not aligned with each other. You can see that this one is here, this one is there, this one is now at the top, right? We have something called align items. So I say align item center. That means the align items works vertically in the sense that it makes them stays like horizontally on one page. Like how do I want to explain it, we will be able to understand. Don't worry. Let's see the
On
result
colon.
first. Let's see. You can see the way everything is, right? This. If I should refresh now, do you notice anything that they are all on the same line now? That is, they are all
Yes.
standing close to each other on the same line.
Yeah.
And if you look at it now, you might be looking at it like as if the list is not staying together with them. But remember, about is the one in the middle. And if you look at it, all those texts are actually aligned with the one in the middle. That shows that this thing is working, right? So now we've been able to do this now. So how do we now split them? How do we split them? So for us to split them now, you can decide to come here and say um justify content. So if I say justify content and I say space between, if I say justify content space between, I will show you other ones we have here. So if I should refresh now, can you see that it created a space in between each of them?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so it created a space here. Let me move this here. So it created a space here between each of them. You can see register stays here, home and about, and logo. So now let's do another one. Aside from space between, let's do if I do space around, if I do space around, see what space around is going to get you. Can you see space around? Space around is just to say that the equal amount of space here will be equal to the same amount of space here, equal to the same amount of space here, equal to the space amount of space here. So space around is just to create space around every of those links, right? Okay,
Okay.
cool. So You already saw what space between. You already saw what it does, right? And if I say space evenly, look at what space evenly will do. So if I should refresh now, can you see space evenly? Space evenly is going to share the space accordingly. Remember that when I did space around, you will notice that the logo was around this place.
Yes.
That's because, if there's a space in this place, definitely there's another space here. So they are both clashing with each other, right? The same thing for this one and this one. The only one that is not clashing is from here to here and from here to here. But now, can you see that all space they are even now? If you look at all the spaces there, can you see that everything is even?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So now that everything is even, you already know what's going on, right? You guys are even quiet. Okay, all right. So let's do space between. Of course, that's what we are going to use, Abby. Yeah, isn't that what we are going to use?
Yeah, it's what we're going to do.
Okay, so now that we use space in between, right? Now, this home and the likes, this thing now, we want to use let me ask Prosper. I'm sorry. Is Prosper I'm not sure Prosper is in the call. He's not here. All right, so let me ask Daniel. Daniel, I want to do this. I want to make this. I want him to stay horizontally. What do I do?
Um, you can group them and just what's that link?
Don't forget. We did just now, right?
Mm,
This it now. This it. So you can come here and select UL. If I say UL now, and I come here and I say display what?
Next.
If I say display flex here, and then I come over here and I refresh, can you see that it is display flex now? So now you can
yes.
decide to say, you can add, no, don't worry. After doing display flex here, can you see? Now there's a problem here. Before I even do display flex, that was what Akolade was trying to explain to you, right? He said something. He said, if you look at it now, can you see all these black dots here?
Yes.
Remember when we started list, when we did list, then I said you can change the list, you can change it from disk, you can change it from, the one for other lists, you can change it from 1 to 3, you can change it to Roman numerals, you can change it
Yes.
to capital letter and the like. Okay, cool. So now all these things here, you don't want them to be showing. So how do you stop them from showing? What you need to do is that you need to select UL, then you can select LI. You know that if you select UL, the child inside UL is what?
Sorry, I didn't get that very
L.
well.
Okay, let me. If you select UL now, what's the child inside?
Mm-hmm.
Li.
Sorry about that. Prosper, do you get it now? Sorry, Daniel, did you get it now? Do you get what I just said now?
I get what you're saying now. I didn't know you were referring to me.
Oh, sorry, I was calling Prosper. Sorry. So now, if I do LI now, and I come here and I do, oh shit, it's already putting everything here. Let me take this out. All right, so if I come here, if I do list out type, if I say none, if I do list out type none, and then I refresh here, do you notice that everything is gone?
Those dots are gone.
Yes, those dots are gone. That's you remove the list style type. That's what list style will do. Do you get? That's what list
Yes.
style. That's what it's going to do. All right. So now if I should come here and say display flex now that I did earlier. So if I should refresh it and you see that everything is
Yeah,
looking good. So
it
now
is.
how do you now space? How do you space them now? Oh yeah, tell me how do I space them?
Bad. You had some margin.
Hmm. Who said I will add some margin?
I did.
Hey, you guys are senior there, so ha 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 ha. So where do I add the margin? Where do I add the margin?
You had the margin under list style.
Wait, you saw the what I wrote before. You saw what the AI wrote before, or what? Hey, you guys
No,
are cheating in the
since
you guys
what
are cheating
since
in the
the
class
display
now.
is since the display is showing what we are writing under, that's why I just picked it.
Okay, okay. I wanted to say you guys are you are cheating already. Senior devs. All right. So now, if you look at what we have now, can you see is everything is looking like what we want already? All right. So now there's a problem here. We have underscore here. How do we hide the underscore on this particular thing here? So now, I believe Suleiman, you should be able to guide us on that, right?
Okay, sir.
All right. So how do I do that?
I think you take decoration none.
Okay. So where do I put the text decoration on?
Under the ULLI.
Let's go ahead then. You know, like me, I always want to try everything you guys are doing. Let's come marketing for question business. 19. So cool. All right, so I would say text decoration. Text decoration, I would say none. I'm very sure we spoke about something like this. Okay, so can you see it's not working?
Yeah.
Oh, so why is it not working?
Can I say
I
something?
guess we should start it first.
No,
Which you what?
It should come before those texts, not after.
It should come before which one? Like,
Let's
let me
say
let
like
me.
after the list.
Okay, so I should move text decoration to the top.
Yes, I'm
it's
thinking
still
so.
the same
Hmm.
thing. It's still the same thing.
Oh yeah, so who wants to be okay? Akolade want to build. You want to build us out. All right,
Okay,
can go
so
ahead.
from the UL, so after the ULLI, then we need to add A. So the A mean stand for the anchor tag. So that's
Okay,
the
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
are
yeah.
going to put the test decoration none on that
All
link.
Anchor tag.
Yep.
all right,
I
all
get it.
right.
Thank you.
Do
That's
you
true.
get what you just explained now?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Akolade, what should I type?
Type in ULLI, then A.
ULLI and E. Now, if you
Yeah.
look at, I typed ULLI and E. Daniel, sorry. Do you get the old logic here?
Yes, I do.
You can see we have UL, we have LI,
Yes,
and then we
Li
have
and
A.
E. I get it.
Okay. So you guys want me to move text decoration to where?
So
To
the
this place, right?
yes, sir.
All right.
Mm,
So let's see if it's going to work. Or you guys believe it's going to work?
it's will
It will work 100%.
work.
Senior Des.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it actually worked. That's very good. All right, so consider we've been able to like design a nav bar here. That this is actually the nav bar that almost everyone use. So you can see we've been able to do our flex and the like. So now let's design our button. We don't want our button to look like that. No, 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 it doesn't really make sense. So you want to design our button now. Obviously, we have to come here to this one. We can say, you know that we can okay. One thing is that do you know the reason why I did all these things? Why I put all these things inside this place, inside this nav? Why is because you know in your code in your website, we have more than one button. And sometimes your button might not be the same, right? So you want to be able, normally I can come here and say button, and then I'll start doing writing my code. Now, what if I have another button at the like later in my code and I did the button again? It will be clashing with each other, right?
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
That is the main purpose of writing nav here. So now, all this UL that you have here, remember that you can have another UL in your code. Abi, now you
Okay,
can have another
okay.
UL in your code. So now I will put nav in front of each of them. Now, do you get why I'm putting nav in front of each of them? In front of each of them. Why
So
I'm
that
putting nav in front of so that what?
it will be to a particular D.
Exactly. So it will only be for this nav. So that the coming UL, the coming
Will not
LI that
commit.
you want to have, they won't have the same
Anchor
thing
tag,
you
yeah.
have with this one. Do you get? They won't have the
Yes.
same thing you have with that. Very good. So now this button now, I'll come here, I'll say nav, I can say button. Can you see that I just called nav? And the only button inside this nav is just this one. So we don't have any issue of referencing this. So we can come here and say, okay, yeah, we want to add a background color of let's say red. And then we want to change the font size. The font size, we want to change it to like, let's say 14 px. So let's just see how it looks like. Okay, so we want to say border. Border is something we call border too. I can say border none, but I don't really want to say. Let me say, let's say border none, and then
Let's see it.
see what we have. Oh, this is what we have. This is what we have here.
Okay.
So
So
let
if
me
you had
say, let
placed
me change the
border, it would
text.
have actually shrunk in between.
Okay, so you will see what the border, what it's actually doing. So let's say color. Let's say color. I'll do the border now. Sorry. Let's say color should be white. All right. So now if I cancel the border here, I've commented the border there. Can you see that there's a border here around it?
Yes.
So that's why I did border none, because I don't really want border in that place. All right. So now if I want spacing in the middle, I want spacing in the middle. Remember padding, right? So I can give it a padding of 5 px here. All right, give you a padding of 5 px. Let me give you a padding of like, let's say 10. Okay, so now we can give it a border radius. Border radius. So let's say border radius of 10 px. So let me refresh. Oh, we have a good radius here. So now let's give our old nav self. Let's give it a background. Let's give it a background. So it doesn't just look like background color, background color, background color. What background color? Let's give it green. At least so it will show a bit. All right, so you can see green here. So now if you notice something, you will notice that there's a space between this space. Can you see a space here?
Yes.
And that space is not meant to be there. That was the space I was trying to tell our color to clear. So what we have, we have a tag called general tag. It's a general tag that is works with everything in your code. So we have margin. If you say margin, should be 0, and you say padding,
0.
should be 0. So if I should come here, if I should refresh now, can you see that all those spaces
They are
are
gone.
gone? Exactly. So now let's go back to our code. Let's give our code, let's give it a padding, a small padding. That's a space inside, right? So let me give it 5 px. So let me save and refresh. Okay, let's give it more. Let's say 10. At least so it's going to be a bit bigger. All right, so 10. So let me give everything a color. Everything inside, I want to give it a color of, let's say, white. So we give it the color of white. All right. So now this anchor tag, look at it. You can see that I gave this thing, I gave it a color of white. Can you see that anchor tag did not change?
Yes, it still maintains the blue
Aha,
color.
exactly. That means you have to come to the anchor tag again and come and give it a color.
White.
Do you get the whole thing here?
We get it
I have
now.
to come. So I'll come here. I'll now refresh. Then I'll have white here. So this is a normal nav tag. So that's I just have to explain the whole flex thing to you, Prosper. All right. So Akolade, you have the floor. You can go ahead. Hey, sorry, who is Flora Olama? Because I noticed someone joined us.
Yes.
All right. Who is Flora Olama? Hello, Flora. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Hello, good
Hello,
evening.
Flora.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, good evening, good evening. This is the first time you are seeing the name in the class. That's why we are surprised.
Yeah, sorry, this is my sister, my niece. Sorry, she logged in with my phone.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Chidera.
okay, okay.
Okay, so she logged in with my phone.
All right, so we speaking now?
Let me give her.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, good evening. I said who is speaking currently now? We don't know, we are confused. That's what we are asking.
Me, Chidera.
Okay, 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 okay. Wait, you've not been joining the class. What happened?
I've been watching the ones you send on YouTube.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said I've not been joining the class, but I've been watching the ones you send on YouTube.
Okay, okay. That means this is the first time in class, right?
Yes, sir.
Akolade, Daniel and Suleiman, please welcome Chidera to the class. Oh.
Hello, Chichi. Welcome to the class.
You are
Welcome
welcome.
today. You're
Thank you.
welcome. So you've been in our class and you are hiding. What happened? You should be
Nothing,
joining
sir.
our classes now. You should be joining our classes. So please don't just watch the YouTube. You know, when you join the class, it's actually going to be more lively. You can ask your question, but if you are watching on YouTube, you might not really be able to ask question in class. Yeah. So
Okay, sir.
please try to be joining. Thank you very much for joining today. And you joined
Yeah.
a little bit late. I won't say a little bit, Steph. You joined late. You joined late. All right, all
Sir,
right. So I believe everything we've been saying, I hope is not new to you. Like everything we are saying since H tag, P tag, CSS, HTML, and the likes. I hope none of them is new to you.
yes, sir.
Okay, since you've been following closely on YouTube, that means everything is actually on YouTube, like part of our past video. Our past class is actually there. So please try to be joined. The way you joined today is actually very good. So everything we've done so far today, do you have any question? Because I just noticed we are five in the class, so that's why I have to like ask. So do you have any question?
Sorry, please,
Okay.
this please, is there a recorded this of this class? Is the
Yes,
class recorded?
I thought you said you've been joining on YouTube.
Yes, as in this particular one for today, this one now.
Yes, it's been recorded. Yeah, true. It's been
Oh,
recorded. I hope you're not asking because you want to leave the class.
no, not at all, not at all. Because you asked, because you asked if there are questions and the rest. So she actually joined late, very late. So having the
Okay.
recorded this thing will still go a long way, like reviewing it.
Yes. Yes, true. Having a recorded class is actually going to a very long way, a very, very long one. It's going to be a very long one. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for joining today, and then we hope to see you more in class. Please, I want everyone to be in class so everybody can be. We can learn together. Because look at it now today. These guys were able to build something today. They were able to come together and then build something. You get so that's actually what I want to see. I want us to build together. That's why I said we are all students here. We don't have instructor. We are all students. I mean, we learn from each other every single day. Do you get? We learn from each other every single day. So I really want to learn from everybody, and I want everybody to learn from each other. Do you get? Like now you can see that we are even everybody is surprised. I'm very sure Daniel is kind of shocked that who is Flora? Who is Chidera? Akalade is like, okay. Even Suleiman will be like, oh, all right, all right. You know,
We are knowing
everybody's like,
ourselves
wow.
every day.
What is it?
I said we are getting to know ourselves more and more.
More, exactly. Everybody's like, wait, who is this? You know, like
Yeah,
those that
Flora,
didn't
you're
join the
welcome
class
to the
today.
class. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Suleiman, for welcoming Chidera to the class. So, like those that didn't join today, okay, I know Abayomi is not in class. I know Elizabeth is not in class. I know Prosper is currently not in class. He's having network issues. So we can know ourselves and then know how to. I just want us to bond together so we can learn to collaborate with each other now. Because if you can collaborate with each other, it won't be difficult for us to learn from each other. That's the main purpose of us bonding in the class, during the class, let's bond together, let's know ourselves, and then get to learn to as well, learn together, and then solve problem together. Do you get? So once again, thank you very much for joining today. At least you said, let me just join the class today. Thank you for thinking about that. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. All right, so now we can start, we can now move on with the class. All right, so now we've been able to do this now, right? So Akolade, you have the floor, you have the floor. So you can, let me stop sharing my screen. Let me stop sharing. All right, so Akolade, you can go ahead now. Akolade, sorry. Let me see name. Akolade has it. You can
So I
start
should
sharing
I
your
should
screen now.
start sharing my screen again.
Yes, yes, yes. You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
should I?
Akolade. Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
What
I can hear you. I
can
can
I?
hear you.
What do you want me to do now, sir? Or I should
All
just?
right. So you can go back to your code. Yeah, go back to your project.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, go back to your project. All right. So yes, you can start the list style type and then start the button now. Oh yeah, you guys will start the button. Let me see. Like make everything good now and then start the button. I mean everybody is going to do that together. You are doing that together. So I'll just be looking and be learning from you guys. All right. So you can go ahead. I don't know. I can't hear Akolade. Can
Can you
anyone
hear
hear
me
him?
now? Can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, I can. I can.
So I'm thinking maybe I should put header here the way you explained to us, like from this now.
Ah, wait though. It's you guys that is coding, no. I'm not coding, no, with you guys. Daniel, Suleiman, Shidara, it's you guys that is doing it, oh. I'm adding everything to you guys. So my own is just to watch and see. So you guys should decide what you are going to do. You guys are not deciding, no. You're not saying anything.
Where is it going?
I'm not getting it actually. We should decide to do what, please?
We should
Okay.
help him, I guess.
I mean, you guys should go ahead with the code, like to
Oh,
make the navbar look the same way we have it there on the party
okay.
code. Yeah, that's what I want
Okay.
us to do.
In that case, it should go to CSS.
No, you come below the div. Come below the header should come below the div. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's okay. Wait, the header.
Wanted to put the header here before
The
the
header should,
now the
after body, you go to the header should be there after the body.
okay.
Yeah, come down the header. Yeah. Then the closing tag of the header should go after the closing div for the after the register
Okay.
below below. Yes. Okay.
Please, if not for anything, you've been able to learn a lot of things in the class, today. I love that. So you guys can go ahead. Okay, I'm still watching. I'm still learning from you people. See, you know that the funniest thing is there are some things you will do that at the long run, your code everything is scatter. So our advice, as you guys are doing it
Yes.
now, just be checking if what you did is still intact. I
Okay,
mean, if
sir.
your code is, if your design is still
Yeah.
intact, so go back and start
Go
checking.
Okay.
back and
Or
forth.
Sulaimon, you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, sure. That's true.
So if I go and change something,
Let's go
everything
back
just
to the
scatter.
project. Let's see the project, please.
Let's refresh, please.
Oh, see how look at.
Exactly. Exactly. Interesting. Okay, now let's correct it.
Do you know what I said? You know why I said what I said? I noticed the way you guys structured the whole thing, and I was like, okay, no problem. Go and check your code. You guys will smile with what you did, and I'm so sure, and I'm so glad that you did. All right, so go ahead.
So I said, so I
Go
just correct my
ahead.
mistakes.
So you guys should go ahead. Yeah, solve the whole thing. I hope Chidera is also following too as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're not saying anything. No, your opinion
So
matters here. Don't forget
should
you
I
are the only
should I
female in the
remove
class. Oh.
the header for now? Maybe
Okay,
after class I can
okay,
just do it.
Go to the CSS code first. Let's see, sir.
okay, okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
So the nav UL.
The header.
we have a nav tag there. That's the
Nav
main.
UL.a. That's one.
Which one? Not the logo, just a nav tag that we can. Oh. Oh.
Okay, the ULI dot. Okay.
Hmm. Senior devs are working. Let me start learning. I'm just looking at you guys.
I think we need to
I
do
mean,
it takes a line on the nav bar to have.
From the
Hmm.
navbar.
Okay, you know what? So
the
now,
font gap.
you know,
Reduce that font gap. I think that's another thing again that is making that thing
Do you
extend.
know the issue is that I did not put the header before. So I just put the header inside the nav now. You
all
get
right.
so if I
So,
remove
oh
the
yeah,
nav
oh
now,
yeah.
everything will come
Can you
back.
guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
So now, okay. So now, one thing is that, when you are coding, right? Most times, it is the problem you are currently facing. That is what you are going to tailor your solution on. Right? Now, look at it. Now, the code is scattered, right? Mm? Now,
Yeah.
you notice that the party code, which is the logo, is still on one side, while the button and the list, they all move to the other side, right?
Yes.
What is that trying to tell you? That is trying to tell you that the logo and the list and the this thing and the button, they are
Yeah.
all, that shows that the logo is in one particular container, and the list and the button, they are inside the same place.
Okay.
Do you get? Because go back to the browser currently. Let's see what you have there. I don't want you guys to go to CSS and start doing a bunch of things there. Can you see that they are standing on each other?
Yes.
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 Home is standing
Okay.
on register.
Okay. So now where you want to tailor your solution on now is that you want to make this link and button. You want to flex them. So the next thing is to check the container they are in. Do you
Okay.
get?
Okay.
That's you solving the solution based on what you are seeing outside there. So we are going to check. You guys should check now.
HTML.
Check what you have there. So now, close the nav, close the nav.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how to close. When I say close
Okay.
the nav, I mean you should collapse it. Collapse the nav,
No, I don't know how to
the
do it.
nav tag. Okay, so now, Daniel, you should be able to do that. When I say collapse the nav, do you guys understand when I say collapse the nav?
I
I
think so.
understand.
It's not for us to press that the number where the first
Yeah,
nav is and
the
everything
nav
should follow.
line is,
Yeah,
yes.
Uh-huh. There's
exactly.
actually an arrow. Uh-huh. That arrow, very good. So that's what I mean by when I say collapse
Yeah,
a particular div
okay, I
or a
see.
particular container. Uh-huh. That's how to collapse. All right. So now that you've collapsed that now, right? So now what you want to check now is that you want to collapse the logo. So collapse the logo. Collapse the logo. The logo class. I mean the logo, not the image. You know the logo, the image,
That's the
the
number,
text.
line 18, right?
Yes, you know the text and everything. The class that has the logo. Yes, the class. Collapse it. All right. So now you can see your code very well now. Oh yeah, check what you guys did. Now look at it very well. You notice that logo, right? You are closing it on line 25.
Okay, it was closed. After the
Look
logo,
at
it has a closed div.
look at which one? Which one is that?
Abi?
I think the nav is outside of the logo is outside of the nav.
The logo is outside of the nav.
The nav bar, yes. That our nav tag
So
there, I think the logo is outside of it.
look at it very well. Look at it very well. Look at it very well.
And,
Look at it very well. You will notice
yes.
that you guys, I'm very sure what you guys did is that logo dash nav or log dash nav. That's what you flexed, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so now since that's what you flexed, now on collapse the nav, on collapse the nav. Oh yeah, now so bring copy that button, or cut that button, cut the button, cut it. All right, so paste it outside after the nav. Paste it after the nav. Enter. Paste it there. So save your code and check what you have currently. Consider I'm saying that because I'm not I'm not too sure, but just do that. I just want to guys. I want to see something. Okay, so can you see that your code is back to normal?
Yes.
So now what did I do now? I used our code to explain to us. You get the current problem. That's how I was able to understand what is going on. The fact that this list, the list you have there, and the button, they are inside one place. That's why it is doing that way. Because you have moved that register button inside nav. And remember that you what? What did you do to nav?
Good enough. I flex it.
You flexed UL. Remember,
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes.
it was
that's true.
UL you flexed, right?
Yes.
Now that you flexed only UL, you didn't flex nav. So definitely, if nav and register, they are, if UL and register they are inside the same place, and you only flexed UL, that shows that UL will be flexed and the button is going to be under it. So you guys, I hope you guys saw but where the problem is actually coming from.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, are you able to solve that? All right, so you guys can go ahead now. You people are not saying anything again, oh. What's going on? Remember, you want to start the button.
Okay.
And you guys are correct. You have to start the button now before the class is going to end today. At least so you guys will know that, oh, we did something in the class.
Okay,
And I'm
let's
very
start the
sure
button. Let's go to the CSS.
eh, you guys have done, I would say that if you can actually like
CSS. Okay.
design a nav bar, you've done a lot with CSS. Like honestly, you've done a lot with CSS. All right, so you guys should start the button.
Let's put the button tag. The
Oh, yeah,
button.
yeah, I'm waiting. Oh.
Scroll down. Scroll. Okay.
I'm coming. Okay. 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 Okay.
Are we not styling the button?
I want to style it, but I need to call it from this log nav button. So it's under the log nav button.
Why not give it just a button? You have to call the
You
log
have
now.
many buttons. I have many buttons there.
You have many, okay, you have many, but all right. Oh, it's under, okay.
This one is the button. It's under the
Div log nav, yes. Dot log nav button on CSS dot log nav button. Yeah. Yeah, the background color.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Should I continue like this?
Yes, continue. Yes.
Hmm.
Let's give it a 5 pixel. 30 pixels is too much.
We can check and confirm.
Okay. Okay.
It's so more, it's too small. It's too much.
It's too much.
We might need to pad it if we want to do that.
Okay, let me
No
pad it.
button, to the button. Yes,
Padding what?
continue.
Also padding. Okay.
You
Maybe
can
10.
give it padding
Give
on.
it
You can give it 100. Though.
100 is
Ah.
too much.
5 pixel. 5 pixel padding. Okay.
Let's check.
This is
Yeah.
it.
It's
Look
looking
great.
okay.
Hmm.
Look great. Yes.
What do you say?
It is taking
Look
shape
great.
small, abi?
It begins to pick up.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I want
Yeah.
you guys to think about something now. I want you guys to think about something now. Let me quickly do it here, so that I will not give you
Okay.
guys. You now quickly do it. Hold on, I'm coming. I will soon. Don't. I will soon share my screen. Don't stop yet. Hold on. You guys can keep aligning your own. Keep doing your thing. I mean, keep doing your the button. Keep adding button adding the padding and the like, so it makes sense. I just want you guys to change something, but just hold on. I mean, you guys can continue. I did not say you guys should stop.
We get you, sir. We will continue
Oh,
from our end while you are trying to cook up what you want to do us.
it's not something much actually. It's just very, very small. Small thing. It's nothing much. Just small thing. I'm actually done with what I want to show you guys.
Okay.
I'm actually done. Oh, not like let me go back to my this here. So let me just share my screen. Don't stop sharing.
Okay.
Let me see
I
if
should
I
stop.
can. No, I
Okay.
did not say to stop. Let's see if we can both share screen together.
Okay. Okay,
Sorry,
sir.
can you guys see my own screen?
Yes.
Yes, you can see my screen. Can you see my button?
Okay. Style. Not small.
So can you guys do something
This
like
one is
that
another
now?
dimension.
We will try to
Yeah.
implement this now, Abby.
Yes. Can you do something like this now?
Okay, so border radius. I think we'll just style it by the edges. Let's go back to
Hmm.
code and color them.
Hmm. 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 I love this.
I'm there already.
So can I
We
stop
can't.
sharing now?
Okay. Yes, please.
I should stop sharing, right?
Yes, let's go back to our quality screen, please.
All right. So Akhlade,
Yeah, I'm still here, sir. Can you see my screen?
yes, you
We
can.
can see your screen now.
You can,
Okay.
Akhlade.
But
So I'm on border radius, yeah.
I don't know if this will work. Border radius, then what do you call this? Justify style. No. Kilama quickly and UX.
In UI/UX is corner something. I don't think is
Oh, you get it. And then I wanted to say you should just type this thing if it will
but,
it to be applicable here.
but I don't know. Maybe it will work.
Let's at least we test.
Okay, what do you want me to try now? Just tell me. I will try.
Hey, Sulema did not say anything. No. Chidera too, you're not saying anything. What's going on?
Because from the UI/UX we can corner
Sorry,
one
the
We
side.
can
border
just
radius.
change the
Can you
corner.
try 10 and 0? 10 and 0 for the border radius.
Okay.
Okay, 10 and
Okay.
0.
You know,
Like this
the-
now.
10,
0.
Okay.
comma,
10,
0.
Remember,
No.
remember, remember I
Okay.
said something. I said something like, when you are working with shorthand, we have top, right, bottom, left,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what Sulema is trying to say. So you guys can continue what you're
Yes.
doing.
Okay.
Put the
Should I
10
put a
0
comma here?
outside. No comma. Outside the
Okay.
X. By the side of the
Okay.
X space bar. After the
Okay.
PX space, give
Okay.
it space. Put a 0.
0.
Then leave it like
Okay.
leave it like that. Let's see. Let's go and try.
Let's save it and let's go and check.
Let's go and try. Let's check.
I want about def. It's what?
Ah.
Hey.
Wow.
Okay, so give your own some padding now. This thing is not having space to breathe
Okay.
inside
Yes.
this thing. Give it some padding.
Okay, let's give it a padding. Okay. Padding. Wow. 550. Have it? See?
Let's give it more space. That's what he's saying, I think.
From
Yes.
this padding, right?
Yes,
Okay.
like just give
Space.
it a space to breathe.
Let's
Okay.
increase it then. 15.
Okay. 20. Okay. It's
Okay.
okay.
Let's check.
Let's try.
Alright.
Oh.
Ah.
That will give it a 10.
Uh-huh. I think this is okay.
Let me remove my border. Let me remove my border.
Okay,
So
I thought you said your brother. I want to say, wait,
no,
so
I'm
in
not.
this
I'm
code
not
too.
removing my brother.
In this code too. Ha. You guys have taught senior devil. Look at the way you are solving many things. Hi. I love that. Well done.
Give me that one. There's still there is okay, it's okay.
Oh, it's looking
How this is
good. At least you're able to do something like this. It's 9 p.m. already. Wow. Time is going very fast. Okay, so at least you guys are able to do something today.
Yeah.
I'm so sure you're able to. See, I can say that if I should teach you everything that I have today, teach you this one, this one, this one, you might not be able to work on actual thing. And it is only when you do actual thing, that's when you learn.
Yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah.
It's only when you
Thank
do
you,
actual
sir.
thing.
Thank
Yeah,
you
if you
very
don't do
much,
if
sir.
you don't do an actual thing, you won't be able to learn very well.
that's true.
So I'm also happy that you guys are able to do something like this. At least it shows that there's progress with everything we are doing. Do you get? Shows that there's progress. So thank you very much for joining and also for making the class lively too. I really need to give you guys some accolades that you guys are actually bonded very well. Although it's just the guys in the class that are making this possible. Chidera did not say anything in the class.
In the next
I
class,
guess she's on the road.
and since this is our first class, she might be
She's still
louder.
shy.
Our mic is on. Oh. Hello, Chidera. Are you saying something?
Hello.
Hello. Ha, you're laughing.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
Sorry, what is it?
So I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear us. You didn't say anything in the class, so you didn't make any contribution. Oh. What happened?
No, I just joined, so I didn't really know what you guys did from
But
the
they said you are
beginning.
watching YouTube video, right?
Yes.
Hope you are
Okay.
practicing.
Yeah, I'm practicing.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Next
Very
class,
good.
you
You can.
you start from the beginning, please.
Huh?
The next class, you join us from the beginning so we can go get along very well.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. You can see that it's your colleagues are actually asking about you, making sure you join the class and all. So next class, please try to join like from the beginning. Next class is actually on Wednesday by 5 p.m. Right? No, is it no? Sorry, 7 p.m.
7.
7.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Yeah, 7 p.m. on Wednesday. So I really want everybody to join the class on Wednesday. I really want everyone to be in the class on Wednesday so we can actually do something like this to work on an actual thing and then learn as well, learn from each other, make sure everybody puts their, if you put in your own, everything works together. You can see when we are trying to do the padding, someone say, oh yeah, put 5, someone say, yeah, put 10, one person say, yeah, put this, put that. At least we already know that okay, we make mistakes, but it is through that mistakes that we are all learning. Do you get? So just make sure you join early so we can carry everyone along. Do you get? So we can carry everyone along. Please join early. So I think I will be stopping the recording now because the class is going to end now. So you guys, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you guys for
Thank you,
joining
sir.
in.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
More
you
blessing.
very much for tonight, sir.
Yes. Yeah, so please let's join on Wednesday. Wednesday we are going, and please don't say because I just you join on Wednesday. You guys should not try what we did today. I'm going to ask everybody to join with their laptop. Join with your laptop on Wednesday so we can actually showcase what we've
Sir.
done. I mean, what we did today. I want to see it on everyone's code. Akola, they don't drop the code inside the group, oh. But I believe I'm very sure.
I know I'm not dropping it
Okay, but I'm so sure that you
because
guys will go to each
I
other.
still need to work on it very well.
Okay, I'm so sure that you guys will go to each other's DM. Fine, you can actually go to each other's DM, learn from each other, ask questions from each other. That's actually very good. But you can
Okay,
also
sir.
ask on the group.
Okay, sir.
You know, if you ask on the group, everybody's going to learn. But if you ask in the DM, it's not everybody that will learn. Do you get? So you can tag the person you
Yes,
want to
sir.
ask. Let's say Daniel, for instance, now you want to tag Akolade. You can just tag at Akolade. How were we able to do that flex? How did we do this? How did we do that? So that people that are also seeing it, they will also be able to learn. And those that didn't join today too, they'll be able to learn from what we did in the last class. Like Prosper that was having network issue, Abayomi and Elizabeth that was having probably they were having issue with joining. So please let's just tag ourselves and ask ourselves questions so everybody can learn too as well. So see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you very much for joining, and you guys should have a great night rest.
You
Thank you
too,
very
sir.
much.
Thank you for this night.
Yeah,
Good
thank you
night.
very much.
Good
Yes,
night.
good night, everyone. Yeah, good night, everyone.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
sir.
Yes, good night, good night, good night. Yeah.